I'm back at that same spot with better tooling and everything else. And there's the copper we left last time. I moved the rocks that I can move already, and things like this is what needs to come up next if I can get under it. And it works if I can establish a fulcrum, which I cannot establish. If you remember before, in this same hole, we swished and swished and moved and found what is an antique tie pin in one library. Nothing else. Nothing. A few stainless washers. We piled and piled and piled. And I came back quickly to beat the rains. So we're going to try again with the tools of the trade and see if we missed anything, or see if we just haven't got deep enough yet. And the way to do that is to swish. And the story behind this is everything in the town that someone loses or drops usually ends up in the stormwater runoff, which goes to the creeks, which goes to the rivers, which goes to Jim and Mobile. Over the river and through the woods, it goes to Jim and Mobile. So the things I miss, Jim and Mobile should be out looking for it. So let's start with a fresh mag. I just happen to have one right here. You can get the iron out first. Just a little bit. And then we'll swish. We'll get the big rocks out, swish, and we won't stay here as long as we did last time, because it's either going to work out or it's not going to work out. You got to stop the water, and you do that by going See, did it work? It did work. Look, you can see good now. Until you move your leg again. One library. I can't believe that. So let's swish it really, really good. Move the brown on down. Sounds like a saying I remember from Jamaica, but I'm not sure if that was me or not. We may just have to find an absolutely, completely new spot, because there does not seem to be anything here except for that diamond earring I just saw. Now I can't see it anymore. There it worked. There it is. This is a piece of glass or a flat diamond. Probably one of the 8. Put it in our spot. I say we get back over here again where we started, because that's where the two cool things came out to begin with. And that's the quick and easy C zone. If the camera shakes, it's because my legs are quivering because I'm bent over looking. There's a rare piece, authentic dinosaur backbone and tail, probably from the Quadceratops, the Hibiscus meniscus. We'll keep it, put it in that grass right there, let it eat till we get moving. Pretty sure that's what that was. If we could get through everything down here. Alright, we're gonna try again right here. Now maybe at the very bottom. I don't want to go to the sifting spot anymore without my bride, because she finds stuff quickly and easily. I don't see anything. We're gonna try 2 more spots, and we're gonna throw in the dog food bag. It's gonna be right here by that heavy hunk of iron and by that stick. We're gonna look in this little itty bitty, teeny weeny crack. Ooh. Oh, you know what that is? That is an old razor blade dispenser. There's a brass nut. It's some kind of nut. So what else is in there? A piece of wire. Let's look a little more. It's not going to be real deep because it's not real deep. A washer. Now if these rocks start coming out, it's gonna be a different story. I think I just cut my finger on that giant flat diamond. I'm not sure yet. The water's cold, but it's warm inside my glove. That's either bleed or not. There is nothing else in there. Or there. But I can't give up to these last 2 rocks right there. So we will harvest the brass nut and that little razor blade dispenser and then find our next spot. We've been to the bottom of that. We've had it really deep before, and I don't see any need in trying again. Right here maybe we can drag and see what's made it to right here and stop, but it just doesn't always work out real well because there's just not a lot to look at. Let's wait till it clears up. I don't see anything but rocks, and my left boot filling up with water and my right glove filling up with blood. Those are 2 totally different things. Like if you swish right here, which looks incredible, doesn't it? You'll find gravel, and it's so much gravel and it's so deep. Now we could find a library pretty quick, but I want to get to the old, and I've been so deep in this hole. You know what that looks like? A lead seal. It is. It is a lead railroad seal. How did I miss that? Unless it came from... I can't see this camera way down yonder by the pawpaw patch. So we'll put this right there and we will swish again. Right here. Because maybe I missed something else. Maybe I didn't get right here. Okay, let's try. That clay is a base layer. Underneath it should be, if I could get that going. Okay, we've changed tunes. We're gonna stay, even though I just said I've already done this, because I got a feeling I was over there and not right here. A lot of iron, a lot of dark colors, which is really good. So we need to go that way, but we're gonna first put this lead seal up. Remember, my bride and I found a bunch of them while we were sifting, and so many of them were L&M or L&N railroad. I don't know what that one is. So we're gonna take our west wing back over here. I should have brought the magnet, and I want this clay gone. And sometimes there's cool stuff stuck to the back of it. This hammer is awesome. The back of it, be something cool. Nothing cool. Yet. So now we're under it. There's more brass and glass. Alright, I'm gonna switch it harder in a minute. I just don't want to throw anything out that we want to keep or we want to find. I'm thinking this way. This edge. And that rock needs to go. We need one old coin to get us motivated. Help me identify this. I bet I have pulled 100 of them out of this creek before. It's neat underwater because everything's magnified. Look how tiny it is. Look how big it is. Largo. Good. Okay, I'll put it over there. Sorry, every now and then I slip back into Dora the Explorer with my basic Spanish. We're gonna find a coin in here in a minute. Wait. Don't leave. Yet. I mean, if you get bored, jet. I'm cool with that. But if you're still here, let's look right here. Be honest though, tell me if you left. Just put in the comments, say, dude, you thinking didn't find crap. I don't know why I even came to your channel. That's the biggest. That's 13 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Also, we need that rock gone, but we need all this off the top. Let's see if I can get rid of it. There's your view. I did a heavy swish, so I'm waiting. It's kind of cleared up. See, there's something. No, but maybe not. That is a hunk of lead. That's a nice hunk of lead. We shall harvest. Why aren't any coins in here? This is nuts. I mean, sometimes you feel like a nut, but my goodness, sometimes you don't. I don't understand. I gotta get deeper. I gotta bust all this up. And really get a lot deeper and see a coin stuck in there. Because there's not one just laying there. I know that because we've torn it up so much already. There's nothing. And then it turns to concrete again. What did we throw out? Nothing. Next spot. I got a lot of water in my face, but I have busted through to the black, which means I'm down in the old iron days, which is a really good sign. Without my fancy pants hammer, I'd have never been able to do that, so thank you so much. That thing is incredible. So let's see what's underneath the black. I'm serious, that's the old iron. For y'all who have been with us for many of the moons, not Winnie the Poohs, you're about to be impressed with what's 100 years old deep. Watch me pull a modern library out of here. Just watch. I don't want to. I'm close to done, but don't leave yet. It's plated, whatever it is. I know I don't have a lot to say. I just want to get down here. Oh, yes. There's so many people walking by. I had to kind of move and holler and hide kind of at any inner city creek, at any inner city area. There's going to be a lot of people walking by, and two of the biggest places I get, or main places I get, are near soup kitchen kind of places, and it'll change your heart for sure when you that's a little piece of lead, when you see so many people who go by struggling with addiction. And I get out of the way sometimes, also known as hiding, so I don't have to deal with it. There are times when I deal with it and talk to people and try to get to know them and their situation. And then there's other times, sometimes you just can't. Your heart's not in the right place, your mind's not in the right place. You think, man, I don't want to be bothered right now. But when I see someone like that, it always reminds me how thankful I am that I haven't ever had to struggle with something like that, or anyone in my family. Well, there's people in my family that have, not my immediate family that you see, but others. I know that it is a trying thing on anyone, especially the person struggling with the addiction. I do not see, now that may be a coin. Okay, is that a coin or is that a washer? You gotta ask yourself, do you really want to bust the middle out? Or do you want to let it dry and then let the crusty simply fall off? I think we'll do that. We'll sit it over here. If it is a coin, it is silver, or it would not have that tint to it. It does look like a coin. I can see what appears to be words. If it is silver, it is a silver case quarter, I believe. A lot of people walk slap up to me and say, hey man, you got any money? And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I know what you're saying, don't give them money, because it enables them. My take on it is a biblical one. Someone asks you for your coat, give them your jacket also. Of course, there's other words for it, but I cannot be responsible. What is that? I thought I saw a padlock. I did saw a Tweety bird. I cannot be responsible for what they do with it. Now, a lot of times, many times, I have met people and took them to get something to eat. I'm over here all of a sudden and not right there because of the battery died. Y'all wanted longer videos, and I think you're going to regret asking for that because I don't even pay attention when the battery dies. And I was talking. I don't know why, but what I wanted to show you before we get any further, I remember what I was talking about, but I don't remember where I was. So let's just press on and talk about something else. Look how deep this thing goes. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. So with that said, and this cleaned, there it is, the volcano. Let's see what's in it. I have poured up coins with a magnet because they'll be stuck to leaching iron. Then it does happen. So let's do this. And it's going to take a minute or 8 for that to clear out. It didn't take as long as I thought because everything fell back down in the hole, which is not what we wanted. We wanted to keep going. But we're getting far, which is good. I just need to get this out of here. I'm starting to rush because I want y'all to see that I'm going to stand here and wait and wait and wait. I want to see how deep this hole gets. Sometimes you got to stimulate the swishing. And it gets wrapped around your legs and you can't do anything. So then you wait. But the black is what we wanted. The heaviest iron, which is what that black is. The dust off of it will sink back down. So when you spread one of these out through a bolt with a hole in it, do you spread it out wing to wing or do you bend one over the top of the bolt? You know I'm screaming? If you've ever messed with one of those. There's a coin. Okay, this has got to be at least a weight. Hey, you can't even read it. Front, back. I'm pretty confident it says 1 cent with the wheat around the top or sides. So we'll put this over here. No idea where it went. That's interesting. Watch my little tornadoes. Of course I can't do it again. They put a shadow on the bottom. That's not important right now though. So we need another coin out of here. Wheat deep is not 100 years. But it was up here. So we did throw it out. I know what you're thinking. You need to be sifting all that. And you're probably right. I may do that if I can get my bride back out here with me sometime. And then she'll come back. We can sift. So let's throw some more stuff out. So I believe we got 1 silver case quarter and a wheat penny. We're down to straight clay almost. Well, we busted through the clay. Let's see what else is laying there. I see a brass nut. That is iron. The reason I know it's iron and not a coin is because it's really, really red and the rocks are stuck to it. That's a piece of iron. That's a piece of lead. No, it's not, it's clay. Before we finish, we'll drag all that out of the way. There's a pearl. Freshwater pearl. It's got a hole in it. It's either glass or pearl. Probably glass. I'm going slowly and gently so you can still see the bottom. Because what we're going to do is get down here and take this up like that and look under it. And there's nothing under it. There'll be a ring or another silver coin in a minute. Just hang on. Then we'll press on. That's the thing I already just picked up. Now I'm wishing I had me old shovel or me new one. So I don't know what that is. Let's see if we do a coin out. I know I should be sifting. I should be scooping with a shovel and sifting. But I'm not. Okay, I'm about done. I about had enough. Been over like this for many moons. It's almost over. So what do we get? I believe a silver case. I could be wrong. A wheat. I'm about 100% sure. A padlock and a pearl. So let's peek right here and then we'll move on. Don't let me forget to clean that thing off and tell you if it was a washer or a silver case. It's going to be one of the 7. I don't see anything else at all. Anywhere. So with that said, thanks for watching my videos. If I remember, I'll clean that thing off. Thanks for watching my videos. It occurred to me, to take that silver case quarter and do this. Well, guess what? Now you know the rest of the story. Thanks for watching my videos.